Hey guys, what's up? It's me, LEGO Lee329 here, and today we have a brand new LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens set review on Poe's X-Wing Fighter. This set retails for about $80 US, has 717 pieces, and here's a front look at your box. There's the back of the box. This set includes one very high quality instruction manual with about 116 pages of building. Want to see something cool? If you got that reference, good for you. The first minifigure included in this set here, of course, is Poe Dameron, and holy crap! Look at that printing. Look how good his torso and leg printing look and how it lines up perfectly. That's amazing. And oh my goodness, look at that helmet. I can't breathe. This helmet is, oh my gosh. That helmet is amazing. The mold here, the printing, the detail is amazing. It is incredible. I absolutely love it. It looks so good. LEGO did an amazing job with that helmet here. The rest of the figure's good too. His face looks a pretty good bit like Oscar Isaac. I think they could have used a little bit of a darker skin tone, but it's fine, it works fine. His back printing is great, his double-sided face is great, but that helmet, that printing, oh, it is amazing. It's to die for. I love this minifigure. The next minifigure here is just a generic Resistance X-Wing pilot, and he has the exact same torso and leg printing, but the helmet is white. It is different. His face is actually the exact same face that the First Order crew member had in the TIE Fighter set, so that's kind of interesting. Obviously, this guy is a double agent. Spoiler alert for the movie! I kid. This figure, I don't need to say anymore. The helmet here, it looks equally as amazing. Oh my goodness, LEGO, this is so good! Our next figure here is a member of the Resistance, and he's a ground crew member, and he's obviously some kind of new alien species that I'm not aware of, and his torso and leg printing is fantastic, his face print is fantastic, and his helmet, again, is a fantastic looking piece. His back printing is pretty good as well, so another amazing figure. Oh, and you also get BB-8. I mean, you know, it's just BB-8, the most adorable little amazing ball droid in the entire world. Oh, the minifigures in this set are so good. This guy's just like the icing on the cake. He's got two new molds. He looks amazing. Detail continues all the way around. I love these figures so much. I honestly do not know if I have ever seen 4 minifigures so detailed in my entire life. Each figure here is incredible. I love them. They are so awesome. LEGO did an incredible, I mean an absolutely incredible job here. Yeah, there's actually also an X-Wing included with this set that I kind of forgot about for a minute there, and you actually get some really cool accessories off to the side. The first thing, built with just a few pieces here, is a ladder, which is simple but very effective. You also get this small little vehicle for the ground crew member to use. It looks really cool. You can have a figure being transported in the middle right there, and of course a figure go to the front to drive it. There's also a crate at the back that has a Rebel symbol on it that can be taken off, and it has extra shots for the stud shooter, so that is a really cool accessory included with this set. Now we can talk about the actual X-Wing itself, which I think the thing that's going to jump out to everybody right off the bat is the colors. It's black and it's orange. It kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern, which at first when I saw these colors I was pretty jarred. I was like, whoa, okay, black and orange X-Wing? This is really weird, but now that I've had time to let it settle in, I love it. It looks so cool. It's different too, and it just looks awesome. And translated into LEGO form here, really looks good. The whole nose area of the vehicle right here is very similar to the previous X-Wing. However, there's not as much battle damage details. There's actually only one asymmetricality, which is right here. Just, you know, one of the vent pieces and a tile piece on this side. So that's really like the only battle damage kind of detail on this entire thing, which I thought was pretty interesting. Now, a noticeable thing is the proportions are a little bit different. This cockpit has moved up a little bit further than some of the older X-Wings, but the cockpit piece, you probably already noticed this, is different. It's a brand new mold that I'm usually not in favor of new molds for sets, because I just feel like, you know, LEGO has existing pieces, they could, you know, reuse them, but this cockpit piece is basically a shrunken down version of the UCS X-Wing's cockpit piece, the same one we saw on Mini's spaceship, and it looks awesome. It looks really awesome. I love it. It looks so cool, and it's actually not on those weird hinges. It's on just a simple clip thing right there, so it opens up very easily, which I like quite a bit. On the inside here, there's actually a clip for Poe's gun, which is very cool, and there's a small sticker control panel and a joystick right there. Not a huge fan of the yellow piece, but that's not a huge deal. And there's actually an actual chair inside there, and you can fit Poe, of course, and then close it over him, and that is a very cool look. Now, there is no longer room to put an astromech droid, but of course you can take your BB-8 figure and put him right here. Now, unfortunately, he's only connected on by one stud, and he likes to fall out quite a bit, so that is a problem with the design of this set. Where the torpedoes would be coming out on this vehicle, LEGO decided to put some stud shooters, which actually blend in pretty well, unlike the Ray speeder set. They fire off pretty easy, and it's actually a pretty good play feature, and once you fire them off, you don't really notice this at all. It's pretty well hidden in because it's black, it blends in, doesn't stick out too far, so that's pretty well designed. And one more quick thing before we move to the back, there is one landing gear right here that can fold in. Unfortunately, the back here, this is the landing gear, which is pretty much, permanently attached there, so it doesn't quite look good when it's in flight mode because of these pieces. I wish those could retract, but it still works pretty well at the front right here. This whole back section here just looks so good. It's smooth. It uses some great pieces. I'm not a big fan of the gear sticking out on top right here, though, but I'll talk about that in just a minute. In the back of the vehicle right here, look at this. Look at this design. That just looks amazing. I love it. Look at these engine designs. Those look really good. However, these are kind of loosely attached and they fall out just a little bit, and I'm not a fan of the giant blue rubber bands. Don't get why those couldn't have been black, but besides that, everything back here just looks superb. And that brings us to the wings. Now the engine right here, LEGO did an amazing job. I love this piece molded in silver. That looks really, really cool. The stickers right here are a little bit annoying to put on, but they look very good. Some stickers right here as well. Just nice details all around. I love all these markings right here. It looks so fantastic, and the wings have a cool look. Now unfortunately, the X-Wing in the movie, this part here would be level with this part, and they kind of like clasp together. LEGO was not able to accomplish that at such a small scale. Maybe if things like a UCS version of this ship, they'll be able to accomplish that, but it doesn't quite work out, but it still looks really good. I like the guns at the end here. Those look good as well, and you also have these spring-loaded launchers right there, which are pretty cool, and of course those can fire, which is a nice play feature. So everything here looks very successful. I'm really glad with the designs, besides maybe a little problem right there. And then there's one final play feature for this set. By twisting the gear on the top right here, the wings will split apart, the engines will split apart, and it looks amazing to make the X shape right there. I love this feature. It works really well. The splitting apart action, especially in the engines, works fantastically. It looks great, and the X-Wing in flight mode is just a beautiful thing to see. I love it so much. Alright guys, final verdict here on Poe's X-Wing fighter. It takes a little getting used to the new cockpit piece, the new wing engine designs, and of course the colors of this vehicle. But once you wrap your head around it, this thing is one of the best sets of the year, if not the best. The design here is so fantastic. Yes, there are small, nitpicky issues, and yes, the price, $80 for 717 pieces, seems about $10 or so overpriced, but this thing is a blast to build. As a display model, it's amazing. There's only a couple of tiny little inconsistency things, like with the blue rubber bands and some things that fall off easy in the gear on the top, but they're not huge deals. They are what I would call a nitpick. They're not like things that are going to ruin the set for me. I love the look of this vehicle. The minifigures are top-notch, some of the best I've ever seen. LEGO did an incredible job with this set. And that's why Poe's X-Wing Starfighter here gets a 9.4 out of 10. Those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, favorite the video, share the video with all your friends. Also, go like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. Please subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you guys next time for Force Awakens set reviews. I'll see you guys later. Bye.